Imagine the day of judgment is almost over. The believers have crossed the Sirat and Jahannam is right behind them. And then something unbelievable happens. Now, before I continue, this is day 12 of mind-blowing facts about the day of judgment until you turn back to Allah the Almighty before it is too late. Now, the believers start speaking to Allah and they say, "Our Lord, our brothers used to pray with us. They used to fast with us. They used to stand beside us in worship. How are they in the fire?" But Allah the Almighty, out of His mercy, says, "Go and take whoever you recognize out of the fire." They enter the hellfire and they take out whoever they recognize. But do you think it stops there, ladies and gentlemen? Then Allah the Almighty, out of His mercy again, says, "Go back and take out whoever has a dinar of iman, a very tiny bit of iman in their heart." They go again and then pull out crowds and crowds of people. And then Allah the Almighty, out of His mercy again, says, "Even half a dinar." And then again, even an atom worth of iman, until the believers say, "Our Lord, we have left no one that you have commanded us to remove." So Allah the Almighty at this exact point says, the angels have interceded, the prophets have interceded, the believers have interceded, and now remains the most merciful of those who show mercy. Allah the Almighty was speaking about Himself. Allah, the King of all kings, ladies and gentlemen, at this point removes handfuls of people from the hellfire, and the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he tells us here, these are people who have never done a single good deed in their entire lives, places them into a river called the water of life, and they grow like seeds after rain. If this story does not soften your heart, then remember, the same Allah the Almighty that will do this on the day of judgment is the same Allah the Almighty that is waiting for you to change at this exact moment. And remember, a powerful Muslim leader always knows the Lord He is dealing